I can think way back when I was in school, and the girls were not considered strong enough to play full court basketball. And even though I love basketball, all that was offered to me for participation was intramural. And how far we've progressed. Look at what we've accomplished here in the Seattle region with Seattle Storm winning the national championship this last year. And I love that.
Going to the United Nations Conference on Women, where there were over 40,000 women. This was back in 1995. And from that one experience, that changed my life. It made me want to commit my life to working for the betterment and for a women's rights agenda around the world.
One of my first trials was in the King County Courthouse, and I can remember, like many young lawyers, being very nervous about what I was going to say when I stood up for my opening statements. And I was preparing, I was in the bathroom kind of getting myself, I walk in, and one of the older lawyers that I was up against turns to me and says, "Oh, good. Honey, can you make sure there's water in the pitchers?" Now, he, of course, didn't know I was one of the lawyers. So you have that moment where you can either say, "How dare you?" And I thought, okay, fine. So I went, I got water in the pitchers, set them back down, and the judge came in and she said, "Okay, parties are ready to go. Miss Durkin, what do you have to say?" And I stood up. And the look on that lawyer's face was worth it, that it really was. But we knew so long that it took to get from that to being mayor of the city of Seattle.